Happy St. Patrick's Day, I guess. Uh, that's what today is. This time last year, I was locked up in the hospital against my will, fighting for my freedom. This year, I just got signed into a long-term disability for bipolar. Basically, like a whatever settlement from that experience. Though I'm trying to go for a lawsuit. Very, very little help. I can't tell you how many people I've told that I am bipolar or I have issues. And I can't tell you how many people take advantage of it. I just watched this is a reaction video, I guess you could call it, on a link somebody sent me about the flame or the fire or whatever. Well, this filmmaker is bipolar, who had a manic episode and was put into a prison with the criminally insane and, made a movie out of it. That's great and everything else, when he was 24, living in LA, which, been there, done that. Been there, done that, bipolar too. He had a lot of good points in that video, but, today's just one of those fucking days. I would enjoy community. I'd enjoy being myself and my age around people that I've known for a while. That's not going to happen. Why? Because I live in another new city, and people just don't get it. I'll reach out to a couple of people in a little bit. People I know who drink and stuff. But, like, I'm a creative. I do a lot of work. I'm a high creative. I've known I've had an issue my whole life. The way I perceive the world's been different my whole life. And yet, I've always been put into a box, put into a category, and then taken advantage of or not respected properly. And then I go through these manic episodes or manic depressive episodes. At the end of the day, we put value on what we put value. And don't get me wrong, I'm probably one of the worst offenders myself. But at the end of the day, I ask people to follow up with me, chase me down, bother me, invite me out. Because I do it to a lot of people, and I do it once now, and I don't do it again. Why? Because it's not worth the anticipation of actually getting excited to go see somebody when I'm not going to see them. Simple as that. So there's people like, oh yeah, wait for me, do this for me, whatnot. Like, I don't play those fucking games. I can't play those games. I hate lying. I hate liars. And I hate people just pushing the truth for their own benefits. As at the end of the day, it's like, if I'm getting hurt, I'm the one getting hurt. Benefits you, benefits you. Welcome to reality. Like, I've supported so many fucking people. I've done so many hours. I've given out so much of my time just to ask to be respected from opinions, choices. But it doesn't mean I don't respect other people's. But the problem is when I'm right and people don't fucking push a conversation or they're threatened by me. God, like, this is why I'm alone. I put my life into every move I make, every decision I make, every option I make. People call me enthusiastic when I tell them the truth. It's not fun being bipolar. Bipolar. And you see people that do amazing things with the same labels that anyone has. But what makes them different is their environment. People that supported them along the way, or the people that didn't support them, and they just had that drive within them. You know, like, I can't tell you how many skills I've picked up. How people have dragged me through with their false promises. How people have left me alone to my own devices. Every time I've tried to build these devices or build these coping mechanisms, get pushed. Because I have coping mechanisms to deal with my issues. And one's isolation. Because I don't like going through these manic episodes. Because they're not fun. They hurt. They actually hurt. Reliving these past experiences and reliving these situations emotionally hurt. I can't explain it any more than that. You want to know what it's like to be gifted with whatever and have to come out of adversity and people tell you you can't be anything but what they see you? And all you're doing is asking for assistance and asking for people to be human and to give the same respect that you gave them, that you gave. And you don't ask for the same in return. You just hope for some reciprocation. When somebody says they're too busy, I interpret that they don't want to be in my life. Because simple enough, every time I've heard those lines, that's the exact truth. Too busy. Well, I guess that's what bipolar means when you're not busy. And you appreciate life. I can't tell you how many hours I've studied, how much knowledge I've accumulated, and how many lives I've changed with my philosophies. And still, I see people going out every day. They don't get it. Anyways, this is my confession for today. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Maybe I'll find it in the bottom of a bottle somewhere today. Aloha.